Okay, lovely. Question number 26. Okay, Layla, join me, please.
Okay.
Right, read. So what does this notice here mean?
It means don't label it and you don't measure.
Don't measure anything. Don't measure any lengths with the ruler.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing has to be measured at all, not allowed to. Okay, read the question to me, please. Let's go.
OAB is a triangle. O to A is A and O to B is B. Find AB in terms of A and B. P is the point on A and B, such as AP to PB is 3 to 1. Find O to P in terms of A and B. Give your answer in its simplest form.
Okay, so they want us to work out, first of all, for AB, let's have a look. Okay, they want to go from A to B. Now, can I go directly from A to B, Layla?
No, you don't know what it is.
We don't know what it is. So because we don't know what it is, we're going to go on the scenic route. So we're going to go from A to O, which we do know what it is, and then O to B. So give us the method. And so A to B is equal to what?
A
First
to
of all,
O.
A to O plus
O to B.
Plus O to B.
Which is minus A, add B.
So it's minus A because A is going this way and B are going that way. Minus A plus
B.
B. Fantastic. Right, I'm just gonna cheat a bit and do this. There we go. Okay, lovely. First one's done. Now, I think we need to look at this ratio. Can you read the ratio part again to me, please? What's happening here?
A to P to B is 3 to 1.
So let's have a look at that as a. So A to P is this bit here.
Yeah.
That's worth how many parts?
A to P is 3.
3 out of
4.
4. And then P to B is that part which is worth 1 out of 4.
1/4.
So because 3 add 1 is equal to 4 parts of the ratio. So we are talking about what kind of fractions are we talking about?
Quarters.
Quarters. Okay, lovely. So let's do some labeling. A to P is the big one on the bottom. That's going to be 3/4.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get hold of my red pen. Okay, so this part here is, I think we need to get rid of this bit here and this bit here. And I think we can also get rid of this here and just do separately. Okay, so this one here is going to be what? That will be 3/4 of A to B. Is that right?
Yeah.
And the top one's going to be worth how much?
1/4.
1/4 of what?
A to B.
Okay, can we miss out the A to B and it still makes sense?
No.
No. You must put the A to B. That's the context. If you move the A to B out, it just won't make any sense at all. Let's get rid of the last bits of the working out and let's get rid of this and that. So what do they want us to work out now?
They want us to find OP in terms of A and B.
So we have to go from O to P. Okay, let's have a look. So they want us to go from here to there.
But you can't, so you have to take the long way.
Okay, we can't go that way because we don't know what it is. So give me the what is the long way? Let's go on that long way together. So we're going to go from O to
B.
And then B to
B.
Okay, lovely. That looks good. Now hang on a second. Let's have a look. Have we got on the right way? Because we worked at A to B. Okay, now I'm going to just a little bit. I'm going to delete the last bit here, last 2 bits. Can we, Layla, go this way instead? Is that just as good?
No, because then you'd have to go a longer way that way.
Okay,
you'd have to go from A to P.
Okay, when you say longer way, I understand that it looks physically longer on the diagram. But the reason why I've chosen this the other way around is because what vector did we just work out earlier?
The fractions A to B and.
What did we work out earlier?
A to B, yeah.
Now, which direction is A to B traveling in?
Upwards.
Upwards. So I'm trying to keep everything in a positive direction like this. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah, it's easier.
Yeah, so we're traveling in the direction of A to B. So the top one is fine, but we'll have to inverse the vector. We'll have to reverse it unnecessarily. Yeah. So I'm going to use the bottom method. So I want you to give me the path for me, please. Now, give me a second. Let me
go. Oh, okay.
O to P. So I'm going to start here and finish here. I'm going to go this way. What's that called? O to?
O to A.
O to A. Then plus what?
A to P.
Plus A to P. Okay, lovely. And what is O to A?
O to A is just A.
And what is
And
A to P?
3/4
Of?
of A and B. A to B, yeah.
Fantastic. That's lovely. Next part. Okay, so the A plus 3/4. What is A to B, by the way?
Minus A and B.
Okay, lovely. Give me a second. And what do we do now to the brackets?
You multiply it into the brackets.
Okay, so you do A. So what's plus 3/4 times by minus A?
Minus 3/4 minus A.
So minus 3/4 A, yes?
Yeah.
And what's plus 3/4 times by plus B?
3/4 B.
Plus
Add
3/4 B,
3/4.
yeah. Okay, now,
Yeah.
listen to what I'm saying. If I say plus 3/4 times by plus B, and then the answer is plus 3/4 B, always get into the habit of saying it like that, Layla. That way,
Yeah.
the question, your question, when you say it in your head in the exam, it will generate its own answer, because you say to yourself, I got a plus 3/4 times by a plus B. A plus times by a plus is a plus. Yes, I get plus 3/4 B. So you won't be in the exam sitting there doing this. You won't be sitting there, oh yeah, I got the answer is 3/4 B, and having lots of fresh air over here, not knowing what to do. You will know exactly what to do, because you've told yourself a positive 3/4 times by a positive B gives you a positive 3/4 B. So it's important, very important, that you go through that bit in your head. Is that clear, Layla?
Yeah.
That way you won't end up with a typical mistake. Well, I've just showed you the typical mistake where students have no sign between the A and the B, and they don't know what to do there. They don't know whether they're adding or minus. It's just literally a gap. What's that for? We don't have fresh air in maths. Okay, so lovely. Let's get rid of that. So that was just showing you a common mistake. You didn't do that mistake, but you have to make sure you say the plus, say out loud in your head, or like, and then you know that you've kind of taken into consideration. So now, what can be simplified?
The A's, because they have
Okay,
like
now,
terms.
can you explain to all of us, how do we understand this? What is going on here? What is A? We haven't done this kind of stuff before in vectors, where we've got negative fractional vectors. How do you cope with this, Layla? Explain, help us.
Do you put the, like, you factorize it? You find the common factor and you put it outside a bracket, and then you put the others inside.
At the moment, we're not doing the factorizing study. What we're doing is we are simplifying. So you need to give me a method for us to cope with what is A take with 3/4 A. So should we change A into quarters?
Oh, yeah.
So how
You
many
always put
quarters?
it
How
so
many
that
quarters
four-
are there in
four-
1A?
4, because it's
4
whole.
quarters. That's right. So A is really 1A, and the 1 we can replace with 4 quarters, because in one whole you have 4 quarters.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's 4 quarters take with 3/4 now?
Just a quarter.
Fantastic. 1/4 of A. And the B part doesn't simplify because there's nothing simplified with. Now, how can we make this look a little bit more neater when we put it into here?
Now you factorize it.
Take the quarter out here. Now you factorize it, yes.
Yeah. A quarter, and then it's just A add 3B.
Okay, give me a second. So quarter A, add
3B.
Fantastic, done. What a lovely question. Okay, we can stop that video now. That's a nice, lovely video. Okay.